Okay, so I'm back. My video cut off. I think I only have it like 5 minutes. But like I was saying, to put yourself and your body and your life at risk for a couple minutes of pleasure, right? Or put your body and your life and your health at risk for somebody who doesn't even take the time out to take care of themselves is wild to me. To put yourself in a place where you have to take medication for the rest of your life is wild to me. And it all could be avoided if you simply ask two questions. When was the last time you were intimate with somebody, and have you been tested? I realize when you ask simple questions and people get mad, it's because they're hiding something. If you don't have nothing to hide, there shouldn't be any anger. There shouldn't be any type of strife. You're just trying to understand and get clarity. And when people tend to rise up like that, I have learned over the years is that they're not being completely honest and truthful. And I believe that you should be very cautious of your body, if anything. And you should be even more cautious and more skeptical of who you lay with. That is like the most intimate thing you could do with anybody. And to just give it out freely and to not even care enough about yourself to ask, hey, when was the last time you got tested? It kind of is a reflection of how you look at yourself. So in case if you don't know, because I realize there's some people who don't know how HIV AIDS is transmitted, and like I said, I'm not a medical professional or anything like that. I'm just a regular old citizen who do a lot of research about things that interest me. And HIV AIDS has always been something that I've always been acutely aware of, because I remember when it came on the scene when I was younger and I was a teenager, it was still very much a disease that people were like, oh, you need to be careful. Now it's just like, oh, there's medication, so you don't have to worry about it too much. If you get it, it's like a common cold. No, let me break this down to you. HIV AIDS is not a common cold. It is a virus that attacks your immune system. It weakens your immune system. It kills off your white T counts or your white blood counts or something like that. Like I said, I'm not a medical profession, but what it does is it mimics your antibodies. But the thing, when it mimics it's not an antibody. So instead it destroys your good antibodies, your antibodies that your body used to fight off diseases, bacteria, infections. And before you know it, your body's defenses are down, and it can't fight off regular things that normal people that you normally get if you didn't have HIV or AIDS. So now your immune system is susceptible to everything. It's weak. It doesn't have its defenses. And after some time, it progresses to AIDS. And then when it progresses to AIDS, that's when you're in trouble. You have organ failure. You're susceptible to other things. Like, it starts off small and then it just gets out of control. So HIV is something that all of us should still be wise about. And also we should still be educating the younger generation, because I realize it's the younger generation, my people who are in their 20s, their teens, that are very clueless about HIV AIDS. I believe in our 30s and up, because we grew up knowing about HIV AIDS, we were more aware of it. But now when I talk to my nieces, my goddaughter, who are all teenagers, they are not really fully aware of HIV or AIDS and how serious it is. And they don't even know, some of them don't even know how it's transmitted. My niece asked me, can you get it from kissing somebody? She didn't know that you don't get it from kissing somebody. And I had to educate her and let her know it's not transmitted through saliva. It's transmitted through sexual intercourse, oral sex, a man's semen, a woman's area, her private area. So anything that is in the reproductive systems, you can transmit that to another person if you're HIV positive. Also, a lot of people don't know that it's also transmitted through breast milk as well. So if you are a woman and you are HIV positive, you cannot necessarily breastfeed your baby. So this is very serious. It's extremely serious, and I just want to kind of put this out there, because if you don't have to be on something for the rest of your life, and you could avoid it by just simply having conversations to tell people to be aware, I truly believe it is our responsibility to push that out there. So people are aware and they can make the right choices for their life and their body. HIV AIDS can be something that could destroy and eventually kill you. You know, if you're a woman and you desire to have children and you want to breastfeed your baby and you want to be able to be a mother, you should be more aware of who you're sharing your body with, and you should be asking these questions to the men that you are laying with. And then men as well. If you want to have, for the most part, a normal, healthy life, you should be asking these women as well. Because women are just as deadly. It's not just the men. It's some of these women out here are super careless with their body. And because they're careless with their body, they're going to be careless with your body. And that goes for both genders. So that's all I got to say about that. Y'all do your research. Look at these states that the cases are high in HIV AIDS. And it's just not in those states, in those counties. It's spreading. So I don't believe that it's just in one particular area. If it's in one particular area, it's only a matter of time before it just continues to start spreading. And we're going to have a huge issue with HIV AIDS again. And I don't want that for y'all. I don't want that for y'all. But y'all take care. God bless and have a good day.